Hey guys, another quick video. Just wanted to show off the new neck that I just got for my Telecaster. As a lot of you know, I mean, I really like this guitar, but the neck was kind of holding me back for a while because the old neck had smaller frets. It was a little big for what I'm used to, and I don't know, I just, for the longest time, like, I loved the sound I was getting from it, but I just really didn't enjoy playing it, just because the neck was really what I wasn't used to. So, went to Warmoth, and I actually got a really nice deal on a second neck, which is basically something that they deemed either that they messed up a little bit, or it wasn't as pretty as some of their other necks. And honestly, this neck is fucking perfect. You know, I'm not even sure really what the reasoning was for making it a second. I mean, there's some dark spots on the neck. Like, there's a little dark spot right there. I don't know if you can see it. And then on the other side of where the tuner holes were, there was a couple little chips in the wood. But when I installed these Fender locking tuners from the old neck, they cover up those spots anyway, so it's an absolutely beautiful neck for a decent amount of money off of the price, so I'm pretty happy about it. This is roasted maple, and I've been wanting to try one for a while now. You know, it still sounds like a maple. I mean, it's got, you know, the same sort of attack and tone to it, which is cool. But it is a little bit darker, as you can see. It doesn't have a skunk stripe, which is fine, you know, not a big deal. And a couple changes that I made to this one is I have a GraphTech nut on here, which I definitely like a lot. I do still need to get it slotted for the gauge strings that I use. I use 10 to 52s most of the time. I did get stainless steel frets, which last a lot longer than normal frets. I mean, they are maybe like $30 more expensive, I think, on Warmoth's website. But they're supposed to last just an incredible amount longer than a normal, like, nickel fret. And I also got them the size that I like. These are the 6150 frets, and it's sort of like a jumbo sort of fret. They don't feel really huge to me, but, you know, they might feel too big for some people. I mean, I really like them. These are the same ones that I used on the Jazzmaster, the white Jazzmaster, when I did that. Same one I have on my Fiesta Red Strat. I'm pretty sure it was the same ones that I used on the yellow baritone Strat neck. So it's definitely frets that I like. So I know that these ones are definitely ones that I like. So yeah, so I installed the tuners, I installed a string tree there. The radius is also different. A typical Fender Telecaster neck, at least like a made in Mexico standard, pretty sure it's about a 9.5-inch radius, which is pretty curved. I mean, it's not as curved as, say, maybe like the 7.5s or something similar to that have been found on Fender necks, but this is a 10 to 16. It's a compound radius. So up here in the lower register, it's actually a little more curved, which is easier for doing chords and stuff like that. But when you go higher up, it's flatter, which is easier for doing bending and stuff, which is really cool. And what else is different? It's got 22 frets, which, you know, I didn't really need 22 frets, but, you know, worked out fine. I didn't have to really make any changes for that. And the only other difference is it's a little bit thinner of a profile. This is the standard thin neck profile from Warmoth. I'm not really sure if the standard neck that was on it was bigger than they normally are. It felt big to me personally, and it, you know, it just was a little bit uncomfortable for me to play, but I do like this one a lot. So overall, highly recommend it. I really like the roasted maple because I didn't have to get a finish on it, And when there's a gloss finish on necks, like the neck that was just on it, it can tend to feel a little bit slower. You know, you feel like you can't play as fast. But this, since I didn't need to finish it, it's super fast. It's almost like a satin finish, but I didn't have to spend like $100 or even more dollars to get, you know, a spray finish on it, which is incredible. I saved a good amount of money on that. So I really couldn't have asked for a better neck for sure. I mean, this is gonna make it a hell of a lot more fun to play, and I'm sure I'll be playing this guitar a lot more. So that's really all I got. If you got any questions on Warmoth necks or anything like that, I mean, I can try to help you out, but I definitely recommend them. The only thing about this neck personally that I'll say might not be as good as the other neck is the other neck was a little bit lighter, and this was already a pretty heavy guitar, so I mean it's pretty heavy. I mean, the fact that this is a little bit heavier doesn't make it unbalanced or anything like that, so you don't have to worry about that at all. But this is the Warmoth Pro neck. They have a couple different ones. They have the Warmoth Pro, they have the Vintage Modern, I think a Total Vintage, and then they have a couple others for like different conversion scale lengths or whatever. And the Warmoth Pro ones have, from what I hear, like a little bit more metal in them because they have a different style truss rod, so that's most likely what's making them a little bit heavier. But you know, it's not a huge deal. You know, like I said, it doesn't really change the way that the guitar feels overall. It feels absolutely amazing. So definitely check them out. I love the roasted maple, and I might be buying some more roasted maple necks in the future because this is really nice. And that's my Black Star Fly amp if you're curious. So I'll see you later. Thanks for watching.